Del Mar College faculty and staff are committed to ensuring equal access to college services, programs, and activities for qualified students with disabilities in accordance with the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, the ADA Amendment Act of 2008, Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, and applicable Texas state laws. As such, students shall not be excluded from participation in, denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any program or activity of the college. The Del Mar College Disability Services Office is available to all students to help with a successful college experience.
The Disability Services Office provides accommodations to those students qualified to receive them, and by doing so, the student will come in for an intake. The student will also bring in their medical documentation, must be registered with their class schedule ready to go, because we'll look at that and then we'll go and see what best suits the student as far as an accommodation.
The mission of the Del Mar College Disability Services Office is to eliminate physical, instructional, and attitudinal barriers across the Del Mar College community by providing support services, including reasonable accommodations, to promote maximum academic potential, participation in the college experience, and self-sufficiency for students with disabilities. To request these types of services, students should report to the Disability Services Office to complete a Request for Disability Support Services form and schedule an intake appointment. At the scheduled intake meeting, students will discuss their disability diagnosis, life activity limitations, the impact of an educational setting, and all appropriate and effective accommodations the college will make to ensure access to the educational experience. During the students' intake meeting, students should be prepared to provide documentation from a qualified professional regarding their disability. This might be from a medical doctor, psychologist, licensed therapist, or certified diagnostician. They may also provide documentation from individualized education plans, 504 proceedings, or admissions review and dismissal committee minutes. A few of the accommodations the Disability Services Office provides are interpreters, note takers, readers, and scribes. Accommodations can also be made for testing. During tests, a student with a qualified disability can be given extended time to complete their test in a distraction-reduced setting. Other types of accommodations may include furniture, a text magnifier, color overlays, and assistive technology like text-to-speech, speech-to-text, and wireless communication.
I see students who need any type of support accommodations for classes. They come in, they provide assessments by a qualified professional, and we sit down, we do an intake process, and we talk about how and what we can do to help accommodate them in the classroom. The student has to come in and present themselves requesting accommodations, which is different from what they typically do in high school where they're identified.
The faculty member is notified by the Disability Services Office when a student has requested accommodations for their class. The Disability Services Office does not interfere with the structure of the class.
So the Disability Services Office will send to me information about that student as far as how they need to be accommodated. I'm not given any information about their disability, just simply what they may need to accommodate them in the classroom.
The role of disability services is to provide reasonable accommodations for qualified students to gain access to the academic experience.
They've been really helpful. I remember when I first came in and spoke with Brenda, she was very pleasant, she was understanding of my situation and the accommodations that I needed.
My overall outcome I had at the Disability Services was very successful.
To request services, please contact the Del Mar College Disability Services Office, located in the Harvin Center, room 188 on the East Campus, or call 361-698-1292.